Hey everybody, what's cooking? Today we're going to take a look at a classic tune by Coldplay, Viva la Vida. We're going to play some of it. Hopefully I won't mess it up. And then we're going to talk about it. Here we go. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the world. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to roam. I used to roll the die, lead the fear with my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowd walks in. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. Meaning I held the keys, and the walls have closed on me, and I discover that castle stands upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs singing. Be my mirror, my soul, my shield. Missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter will call my name. I was on this road, that was when I ruled the world. Was a wicked and a wild wind blew down the doors to let me in. Sound of mirrors and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate. I'm a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs singing. Be my mirror, my soul, my shield. Missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter will call my name. I'm on this world, that was when I ruled the world. Soul, my shield. Missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter will call my name. Along this world, that was when I ruled the world. And along this world, that was when I ruled the world. Alright. Did it. Alright. Tricky tune, but a lot of fun. Let's talk about it. So, we are not in standard tuning. We are in some bizarre open tuning that Chris Martin has devised here. So, what you're going to do, take your E string, bring it down a half step to E flat. A, you're going to do the same, bring down a half step to A flat. D, bring it down a half step to D flat. G, you're going to bring a full step down to F. B, you're going to bring down 1.5 steps to A flat. And E, you're going to bring down to E flat. So when you're in this tuning, you've got E flat, A flat, D flat, F, A flat, and E flat. Very cool open tuning. All right, our first shape.
It's all power chords. It's a lot of power chord shapes. So this is our first shape right here. We've got our index on 10th fret of low E, ring finger on the 12th fret of A, pinky on the 12th fret of D. That's our first shape. In terms of the rhythm, it's a lot of palm muting. Fast, down strum palm muting. To achieve that palm muting, you just want to use this sort of fleshy part of your palm right here, lay it right down on the bridge or right next to the bridge. And it's a bit of a balancing act, right? You don't want to totally put too much pressure down with that palm, because then you won't get any sound at all. So you really got to sort of tinker with it to get that percussive palm muted sound where the notes are still ringing out, but it's palm muted. So get comfortable with that. So that's our first shape. I used to rule the world. So that's our next shape. All you're gonna do is take off your index finger. So the whole verse, by the way, just these 3 strings, top 3 strings, closest to the ceiling. So we got 10, 12, 12, oh, 12, 12. And then our third chord is 9, 12. That's it. And then our last chord, you're going to take that power chord shape and bring it down here. Index on the 2nd fret of low E, ring finger on the 4th fret of A, pinky on the 4th fret of D. Those are our 4 shapes. So our verse is, I used to rule the world, seas would rise when I gave the word, morning I sleep alone, sweep the streets I used to roam. Those are our 4 shapes. And then obviously get that percussive third shape, 4th shape, 1, 2nd shape, 3rd shape, 4th shape. That's it for our verses. Then, chorus time. I hear Jerusalem. Sorry, lost my voice. So our first chord of the chorus, you're going to take that bar chord and bring it down here. So you're going to put your index finger on the 5th fret of A, ring on the 7th fret of D, pinky on the 7th fret of G. And you're going to let the open B and E string ring out. When you're making this chord though, try your best to use that index finger to mute low E, because we don't want to hear it, okay? So here's where things open up. No more palm muting, and it's basic, more traditional acoustic strumming here. I hear Jerusalem. First chord. 2nd chord. Ring finger on the 7th fret of A. Middle finger on the 6th fret of D. Index on the 5th fret of G. And all 6 strings ring out. That's our 2nd chord of the chorus. 3rd chord, middle finger on the 7th fret of A, ring finger on the 7th fret of D, pinky on the 7th fret of G, and then open, open. So just like the first chord, you don't really want that low E to ring out with this chord. So for that, I use my middle finger to sort of stop that low E from ringing out. That's our 3rd chord. And then our 4th chord is that F sharp bar power chord from the verse. But this time we're letting all the strings ring out. And that's it. So, first shape. I hear Jerusalem bells a-ringing, a Roman cavalry choirs a-singing. The only variation that he sometimes does, that Chris Martin does, and especially when he's playing this acoustically by himself, is that instead of this, he'll do this. So these two fingers stay in place, but you're going to use your ring finger to mute the low E string and put your index finger on the 2nd fret of G. So it gives it a nice little color. You can switch it up. Either one works as you hear it. So again, those are our chords for the chorus. I hear Jerusalem bells a-ringing, a Roman cavalry choirs a-singing. And then with that open strumming, I hear Jerusalem bells a-ringing, a Roman cavalry choirs a-singing. Be my mirror, my soul, my shield, missionaries in a foreign field. And then whatever the rest of it is. And yeah, that's it. It's the same thing that you do over the oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's all you do. And then the way he ends it acoustically sometimes is that no to all this world, but I was when I ruled the world. So he hangs on that 2nd chord and then just ends on the 3rd chord. And that's it. A lot of fun. Just get comfortable with that. It's tricky with that really fast downstrum palm muting. But it's a hell of a lot of fun. Yeah, that's about it. Let me know if you have any questions. I love this tune. It's definitely a tough one in the beginning when you're figuring it all out, but it is also definitely worth it. So I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.